Okay, so we've got our May market update, and yes, we have our special guest. We have one of our team members, Sinar. Welcome,
Hi.
Sinar.
Hi.
Thanks for coming in. Okay, so Sinar and I are going to go through the market today. We're going to talk to you about some of the metrics, where things are going. Sinar is going to even tell you her opinion of the market, which will be very exciting. So, Sinar,
Yes.
would you please tell everybody to subscribe? Make sure that they hit that like button for us.
Oh, yes, please. Don't forget to like the button and then subscribe and then share, please. It's easy. You can share on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, your LinkedIn even.
See, you know a lot more about this than I do. That's awesome. So the best part is, does this cost anything?
No.
It's free.
Yes,
So
it's
is it
easy.
real time?
Yes, it's real time.
Right on. Okay, so for everybody, let's get on this. So Sinar, we've had an interesting week, both internationally and nationally, which has affected some of the mortgage rates. However, with the actual inventory available, is our inventory up or down?
Actually, our inventory is going up month to month, but year to year, it's going down 39.7%.
Okay, so year over year, we're still drawing down on our numbers.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so when we take a look at what's come new on market, right, we saw quite a surge. We saw that we have month over month, we're up 18.2%.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
but compared to pended, what are we seeing? What is important to denote?
We see pending is 20.6%. That means we have still lacking of inventory because we have more pending compared to what is coming into the market.
Right. So this is interesting because we talk about that pent up buyer demand,
Correct.
right? So we had 18.2% coming on market right now,
Yeah.
but we lost 20%.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So what does that translate to? How could you give somebody an image, a story? How would you get somebody to understand this?
It's like imagine yourself in a Thanksgiving week. You're going to Fred Meyer and you're aiming for a can of green bean, a can of green bean. And there's 500 people coming to that aisle of the canned soup and green bean. And there's only 5 cans of green bean. And everybody wants that.
Okay, so we have 500 buyers
Correct?
and we have 5 cans of green beans.
Yes.
That's scary.
Yeah.
So what are people doing?
We can also elbow our neighbor for it, like, put aside the love and just grab that. We're competing in here.
Okay, so if I come in and I say, hey, I'm going to give you $2 for that $1 can of green beans.
If I was there, I would say like this, I want a 5. How about that? I'm going to up my price 5.
So you're going to 5.
Yes.
Okay, and then another buyer's going to do what?
Yeah, that person can go like about probably 8. Then I'll say, I'm going to get 10. How about that?
So for that 99 cent, that $1 can of beans, we're already up to $10.
Suddenly it becomes like $10, like 10%, 100% increase of the price.
And tenfold of that.
Yes.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so really that is exactly what's going on in our market, right? Because we have so few homes that are available year over year, right? Because
Yes.
we're down 39.7% year over year, even though our spring market is up, we're down technically on inventory, right?
Right.
So
yes.
you're 500 buyers and 5 cans of beans, that's probably not too far off base. Okay, but
Yes.
people keep escalating to try and outbid that next person,
Absolutely.
which is becoming, well,
It's
challenging,
ridiculous.
right?
Ridiculous.
okay. But wait a second. So if we come back, let's take a look at this right here then.
Okay.
So if we have 2,013 homes coming on market in the
Yes.
last 7 days,
Yes.
and we had 2,140 in the last 7 days that went off market,
Worst.
how in the heck do we have 364 canceled, reduced, or expired listings? How is that possible?
How is that possible? Incorrect seller's expectation.
Okay, meaning that they have like what we call sentimental equity, because how much value is in sentimental equity? 0. Sorry. We have zero value in sentimental equity, right? they think, oh my gosh, you know, I've raised my family here, or I've done all these improvements, I've done these things, I put a new roof, right? I put a new roof on my house,
Yeah.
and I should get like lots more dollars for that. Which, what they don't understand is everybody needs a roof, and that's
Correct.
called maintenance, right?
Yes.
They put a
absolutely.
new furnace in. Okay, that gives them price support, but that's maintenance, right?
Right.
Now that might be a little different than if they add like 500 square feet onto their home,
Yeah.
right? That
Yes.
might be a little different.
Right.
Or if they go from carpet to hardwood floors, or they completely remodel a kitchen, right?
Yeah.
Have it professionally done, hopefully. Uh,
Or DIY.
we've seen some good jobs
DIY.
and some not so great jobs. You know, a good effort though, A for effort. All right, so
How
this,
did this happen?
yeah, this should never exist, right?
Wake up, people! Wake up! Sell your house quickly.
Price expectation, right?
Yeah.
Because when we come down here then, and we take a look at the pendage year over year, so we're at basically 25% more homes have gone pended,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And pended, meaning that a buyer and a seller agreed to terms, but they haven't closed yet. They still have contingencies and timeline to
on.
finish out,
Correct.
versus sold, which means that, hey, we have a change of ownership. So we're up on pended sales year over year, 24.9%. Let's call it 25%.
Right.
And sales, what is sold, that's up 28%.
Correct.
Was last year a crazy market?
Yes, it was crazy market. It was.
And
it
so
was
this
great.
means that this year is even
crazier.
so.
Bad.
So
Crazy.
right here, this clearly tells us that we have 5 cans of soup for the
Yeah.
500 buyers, because we
Yeah.
do have a massive pent up amount of buyers, right?
Yes.
Okay, this should never happen. We should never have it canceled.
Some people.
Okay, so sellers out there that are coming on market, hey, listen, I know it's a crazy market, and I know you have great expectations, but sometimes there's this thing called perspective,
Yeah.
a correct expectation. And if you've got an agent out there that's giving you some crazy, crazy price, that should be the red flag,
Yeah.
you know, or even the
Mm-mm.
yellow one, it says caution.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure that you know you're getting a good value price that is accurate for today's market, not just for somebody to try and capture your business knowing that they're going to beat you down on price later. That is the wrong approach. All right, so when we talk about all of this, and then we talk about how much of this is changing because of rate, because remember, mortgage rates right here is one of the key factors, right?
Okay.
That decides how much movement we're going to get in the market,
Right.
right? How much, you know, if mortgage rates went up to like 5%, would people buy?
Yeah.
You think so? I think it would slow down.
Oh yes.
That's what I knew what you meant. All right.
Right.
So when we talk about this, so we did come down as far as our par pricing, meaning that there's no points, no cost for that loan. That is par pricing. So I saw an advertisement today at 2.8% and 2.6, and you know they were advertising these rates, and of course you look at our 3%, and people are like, George, I saw today, I saw 2.6%, I saw 2.8%. You're telling me
What are you gonna
3%?
say about that?
Huh?
Then what will you say about that?
I'll say, wait a second.
Okay.
There must be points to buy down that rate, because if par pricing is 3%,
Okay.
that means
Why
to
is
get
it?
that lower rate, I got to pay you to get that lower rate. Now, that will work, right?
Mhm.
If you're going to stay in the home for a long period of time.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you're not, hey, that's why we put this up here, right?
I see.
2.125.
Yes.
And this is for a 7-1 arm.
Yeah.
So anybody, right, that's looking at staying short term,
Yeah.
this makes a lot more sense. And you don't
Absolutely.
have to buy that rate down, because that's
Exactly.
par pricing. So Sinar, if you're going to stay in your house for 7 years or less,
Correct.
okay, or even
Yeah.
technically 9 years or less, because this
Yeah.
only adjusts, has a
Right.
maximum each year, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if we adjust that, so 9 years or less, this is a cheaper mortgage,
Absolutely.
right?
Yes.
Okay. Now here's the bummer. So the bummer is went up about 3/8 week over week for non-owner occupied. You can get down to the rate that we were at about a week ago, but it's going to cost you 1 point. Remember, 1 point equals 1%.
Right.
Okay. All right. Simple enough. All right. So, is our market doing amazingly well?
Yes, it does. It does doing well.
Okay.
Yes.
Would you like to see more homes come on market?
We sure hope there will be more.
Okay. So you're
Yeah.
calling out to all your friends.
Yeah.
Get your home on the market because we have other homes to
Get a
sell.
grip, people. This is a good timing, just like George said. This is about time to sell, right?
This is the penultimate best time.
Yeah. There
All
you
right.
go.
So if you guys have any questions, hey, post them up there. Sinar's going to answer all the questions through the weekend. So you guys
George
should
is
ask.
usually backing me up, to be honest.
Give us a call. Post your questions. Look, there's no strings attached. Make sure you subscribe.
Yeah.
Share the link, right?
Absolutely.
If you know of somebody that's looking at buying or selling who would like to get some great information and, hey, Vanna White. We have Vanna White. She did her great Vanna White job
exactly.
here.
Didn't I do that? Yeah. He was telling me to go like this, but I feel like inclined to do like this.
That's right. So, and the next time we'll see you next week. You guys have an absolutely fabulous week.
Yes.
Make sure that if you are going out there, do be safe. Sellers are still requiring masks to be worn in the homes, which is totally fine. So if you have any questions, again, post it, share the link, share it with your friends.
Email, connect us with Instagram, in LinkedIn. The two of us are in LinkedIn. George and we are in LinkedIn, right,
I
George?
think we're even connected.
Yes, we are.
Right on.
We better be connected.
That's right.
This is so embarrassing. For us.
You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.
Okay, bye.